Guys, it's the Cook and the Coach podcast.
I'm Kenny, I'm the cook.
Baeza, I'm the coach. Welcome back, everyone.
Y'all, so you can actually tell by my voice, I'm like, I'm pretty sick. I've been really sick the past week. I basically lost my voice. My throat got all swollen. I got that throat virus. And so yeah, really low energy today. We're actually splitting up an episode that we did, we recorded last week. We went really, really long. And they really feel like two different episodes. So that's what we have for you this week. We're excited for you to listen to it. And then in the meantime, this week, I'm just going to keep drinking fucking throat coat and sleeping.
Vitamin C, baby.
Oh, man. And just getting better. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming. So next week's episode, brand new topics, more up to date. Kenny wants to get to his... what's the show called?
Oh, yeah. So the Great British Baking Show, they just came out with a new season that started this past Sunday. And so every week I want to just do a quick little recap. We'll do the first two episodes of that next time. So we'll get to it for sure.
Enjoy the episode, guys.
So you got to go to a wedding this weekend.
So if you guys remember from episode 7, we had my buddy Josh Wins on, now Josh Stack. He got married this weekend. I was a groomsman in his wedding. Great time, great people, great vibes. Good thing. This segment is not in direct relation with his wedding, but his wedding sparked some ideas about weddings in general.
Okay.
Because I've also been seeing a lot of TikToks about weddings and do's and don'ts and all that.
Yeah.
For some, I don't know why, but maybe it's God
Maybe it's a
sending me a
sign,
message.
dude.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just big weddings trying to market you a union.
It could. Very well could be. But I was seeing so many TikToks about weddings, do's and don'ts, and what people are doing differently and stuff like that. So that combined with being a groomsman in this wedding sparked all these ideas in my head that I think are key and necessary, especially as moving to this new age of us millennials and the internet and all this different shit with weddings.
Okay.
So I want to run some ideas, thoughts by you, Ken,
Okay.
and just get your take on it.
Okay.
And I'll give you my take on it as well.
All right, let's talk about it. So different things about weddings, some questions you have about weddings.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay. First off, I think if you are in the wedding party, that if you're a groomsman, you should receive from the groom. And if you're a bridesmaid, you should receive from the bride. And then if you're an usher, bridal attendant, what have you, you should receive, if you're part of a wedding party, a list of who's single and who's not single.
I like this idea a lot, dude.
Listen.
Make it easy for us. We had to pay so much money and carve out so much time to be part of your fucking day. Just let us know who's single.
Is it that? It's that
Not
simple.
that hard. Not that hard.
Not that hard.
Not that fucking hard, dude.
I'm not saying that I need a full background on each individual person, but I just need
Yeah.
if
You don't need a dossier of each person.
if I'm single and I am part of your wedding party
Yeah.
or part of the wedding in any capacity,
I like this.
I just need to know what the situation is.
Yes, I completely. I love this segment already. This is good. Because, yeah, make it easy for us. You have to understand, it is so much work to even go to a wedding.
All the work.
So much, let alone be involved in it. Now,
Again, let me be very, very clear. This is not in reference directly to my buddy's wedding over the weekend. But this got me thinking about certain things. I saw a TikTok on this specifically about singles at a wedding.
Yeah.
Listen, how do a lot of people meet? At weddings,
okay, dude.
right?
Yeah, sure, man. Everybody meets at weddings. My parents
So-
met at a wedding.
So if I'm single, I would hope that if you are the bride or groom,
Yeah.
that you'd be like, hey, by the way, this person, this person, this person are
Yeah.
also single. Not
Definitely.
saying we should go for anything, not pushing an agenda,
Yeah.
not giving us a full detail of their history.
Yeah.
But just know, hey, what's their status?
Just help us out, We're all there pretending to have a good time for your special day. Would you do us the decency of actually maybe letting us have an actually good time?
Is it that hard?
I'm kidding. No, it's not that hard.
Listen, I think this should be common practice.
I completely agree. All right, we're on the same page. One for one, dude. I like this
This makes
idea.
sense, right?
This should be mandatory at every union. Even if it's just a courthouse wedding, I want to know who else is there.
Because I don't want to be on the dance floor trying to vibe with someone and I realize, oh wait, they have a boyfriend who is like sitting at this table. Like,
Yep.
I don't want anything to be weird.
I don't want anything
I
to
just
be
want
weird.
to know what's up.
Just let us know. All I require...
Simple.
Yeah, just the basic info. Yeah, just super basic info. Name, like picture, age, like what they're... If they're in a just relationship status. Just give me the basics.
Also, in addition to that,
And by the way, also, it'll be easier to remember everybody's names, and it'll make it easier to be a melting pot of people.
going off that, if you are part of the wedding party, I think, and I had a couple of these happen to me before, which were awesome, there should be an event of some sort before the wedding, but where not aside from the bachelorette and bachelor parties, there should be an event where the bridal party as a whole comes together before the wedding. Whereas a week before, day before, whatever, we could hang out, just know each other.
So everyone involved in the wedding, everyone planning
Yes.
it. Okay, I think. Well, isn't that kind of like the dinner?
Yeah, but I feel like it's too soon to see an event. I need something like
okay.
earlier on, right? Because something where it's more
Right.
casual. 'Cause
'Cause,
it's not like as
yeah.
intense. Because I feel like the groom center is to like focus on like what's happening the next day and the logistics.
Okay.
I want something. There's need something more casual for where it's like, hey, we're all meeting. We're going bowling. We're playing volleyball at the park, whatever. Something casual. You can like meet the people there.
Now I like this idea, but logistically this doesn't seem as easy. So like you're thinking, how far away from the wedding? How much? Like a week before the wedding? A month before the wedding?
Either or.
Well, like what would be preferable? Because it might be hard to get everyone there.
I would say like a month before,
Okay.
if
That's-
possible.
yeah.
Again, if you were flying out of town, yeah, it's harder. Obviously,
Right.
Doesn't even have. It's not mandatory. Everyone has to be there at a specific time, but like, there should be an effort made where it's like, hey, we're all together. We're gonna hang out. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, this person could be my groomsman. This is my bridesmaid, maid of honor, or whatever.
Here, so basically, you're saying you want to combine. You want to have besides the. I'm forgetting the bachelor party and the bachelorette party. You want to have a third party before all of that, where everybody gets to meet up.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would make both of those, the bachelor and bachelorette parties, I feel like that would make those more fun. Once you had like a bit more of a rapport with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's a little scary going to meet with like a bunch of like your friend's friend and like hoping that everyone gets along.
Because
It can work, obviously it can be really great, but it's like a little stressful.
Nothing I love more in the world than bachelor parties, but there is an awkwardness, especially if it's only a day, where
Yeah.
like you're trying to like vibe with these guys, but you don't know what they're into. You don't know anything about them. It's like
I agree.
you don't know what they're comfortable with or not comfortable with.
Right.
If you have that event beforehand, you can like, oh, that's so and so. This is what they do. This is what they're like. You have a better idea of how to approach the night.
I like that. Now, I really feel like that kind of leads. This is not one of. I'm not trying to take over the thing, but I've always felt like I loved the idea of weddings that are like a week long, like those. Like I feel like I would read about those when I was younger. Like
It's
more
every wedding,
traditional
so you're gonna
weddings.
be part of it. 3 days.
Hell yeah!
3 days, dude.
I want 7 days.
I'll make it 4.
Well, 8. That's my final offer.
We'll see what the wifey says.
Nice. But yeah, dude, I feel like having a larger ceremony, like a larger, like more stuff, like have a fucking, and I know I was complaining about having to be a part of it, but it's really nice to have a lot going on with it.
Yeah.
If you can actually
Yeah.
make it fun and have it be different types of events and you get to like be
Yeah,
creative
dude.
about it, obviously it's more expensive. Obviously it's more of a time commitment, but if it's actually fun, it's actually not a big deal.
Worth it.
And
Worth
if you
it.
already know everybody who's single and everything, that helps a ton.
Yes.
Dude.
See, we're already on the same page.
So 2 for 2. I like
All
it.
right.
I liked the first one better, but I 2 for 2.
Guys, peep the T, Minneapolis Ties. I need you to go to Instagram right now. Follow at Minneapolis MPLS_ties. Also follow their other page, Ties, TIES, Minneapolis MPLS. Follow both those pages. They have some good shit cooking up. Shout out to Jeannie, shout out to Ali. Those are my people. They're doing great things, really fun things for the nightlife community in Minnesota. Trying to bring Minneapolis together and kind of get everything off the ground and up and bubbling again after the pandemic and get nightlife started again. So go follow them, go see what they're doing. They have their own bar and lounge opening up this fall, so make sure you peep that too. So go follow those pages. Shout out to Ties. And yeah, go check them out. DJ versus band.
Both.
If you are in 2021 and you're still having a band for your wedding, go fuck yourself.
I disagree. Now this is where our
Go!
paths crossed.
Fuck yourself.
Bro, this is where our paths diverge. I helped out with a wedding where I would basically just run the Spotify playlist for like kind of DJing, and I would do shifts between that and this live band that was fucking incredible, dude.
Stop it.
Dude, it was amazing. It was all like I'm forgetting the name of the style, but it was like a lot of salsa dancing and stuff. Was it a mariachi band? I forget if that was it. But dude, they were incredible. Like 2 or 3 people on the percussion. You got someone on trumpet. You got someone on trombone. You got someone on keys. Someone on bass. You got the lead singer. You got the backup singer. Oh,
Can't do it.
you haven't seen a good live. I don't think you should just have a band.
I have yet to see a good wedding band.
If you just have a
I've yet
band,
to see a good wedding band.
if you just have a band, go fuck yourself. You should have both or just a DJ.
But can we agree on this? The music at the wedding is a big
Oh,
deal.
dude.
If you have a bad DJ, you have a bad wedding.
Dude, I was thinking about this week where it's like the food at my wedding has to be fucking amazing and the music has to be fucking amazing.
That's my next point. But to finish on the music thing.
Yeah.
A good DJ can either make or break a wedding.
I completely agree. So I agree with that part.
Shout out to Josh and Bailey. They had one of the best DJs I've ever seen in a wedding. Like, he crushed it with the
Really?
transit. Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Like, DJ is so vital to how a wedding, like, lasts in your memory.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
So important.
I've been able to do, I didn't really DJ. I've had 2 different couples ask me to like run the Spotify playlist and stuff.
Yeah.
But one was a lot more like curating the music and the other was more just making sure that everything went smoothly.
Sure.
And the one where I got to curate the music more and like obviously run it by them was so fucking satisfying, dude. It was amazing.
Yeah.
David was there and Dan Zeller was taking photos for it and he came up to me. He's like, this is like one of like the highest energy weddings I've ever been to. And he's a wedding photographer.
Love that.
And I was like,
Let's go. Yeah.
so yeah, it's so fucking fun.
Continue on to food.
Yes. Okay.
Kenny, how do you feel about wedding food? Plated or buffet?
Ooh.
In my opinion, a wedding is one of the few events where it's actually better to go buffet than plated.
That's a hard question. Let me think about that. Talk through the reasoning.
What if it's plated? It feels like if the food is not good and it's plated, that's a big letdown.
Yeah.
Whereas buffet,
Yeah.
if the food's mid, it's
Yeah.
mid. But if the food's good and it's buffet, that's points.
Yeah,
That's
it's
extra
hard
points.
to have good buffet food.
But if you have
though,
a
man.
plated event and the food is mid or bad, that's like points down. If it's plated, it better be the best meal of your life at a wedding.
Yeah.
How
I
do you feel?
mean, that's so hard. Well, first off, so I set up this wedding the other day for work, and it was like another one of those V-night feasts where we lay banana leaves and just literally mound all the food on the table. So that's almost like a mix of the two because it is kind of buffet style where it's like the food in front of everyone is for everybody.
Yep.
But also it's serve yourself kind of. I feel like something like that's the best.
So in-betweener.
In-betweener, I feel like that's probably the best case scenario. What I don't like about plated is then you have to have like a serving staff, and that's more expensive. And that also means that you have to have like cooks there and chefs there, like actually plating everything for you.
It's a lot of work.
So
lots of hands.
that's a lot of work, a lot of hands, and way more expensive. Mm-hmm. So I would say make a fucking amazing... Here's what I'll say. Go buffet in that situation, unless you have money to blow. Go buffet because... And keep it small. Keep it narrow. Don't have a lot of things.
Not too many options.
Do like so little, but amazing on the few little things. So
I
everyone
agree.
leaves and it's like that the fried chicken was fucking unbelievable and this other thing was fucking unbelievable. Don't have 7, 8 things that were all mid.
I agree. keep the list of choices small, but make it
And
great
choose
choices.
things that are like heavy hitters for everybody. That's what I think.
I agree with you. We're on the same page.
We
on
have
that.
we have a mutual. We went to a wedding together where the friend did that, where the food that he did that they did at that wedding.
Couldn't be better. Fantastic.
I actually don't. I think was it fried chicken? I don't remember what it was.
Barbecue.
But it was barbecue. Yeah,
He knocked it out of the park.
easy for everybody.
Solid barbecue.
Solid barbecue.
Solid.
Simple. Kept it to a couple things. Plenty of it.
Even
and-
like the sauce choices were limited, but they were solid sauces.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So that's why it's like that opened my mind to because I was like, oh, you can have like one thing on the menu, maybe two things, and a side or two, and that can be the best. My favorite wedding meal ever.
Yes, top 3 for sure.
Don't overdo it. Yeah, I've definitely been to weddings where it's like, man, like all of these things, they were all lukewarm, they were under seasoned. None of them like go together super well. I mean, it's fine, but it's like I really feel too. It's like it's probably cheaper. It's probably cheaper
Yeah.
to just do the one thing.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
it's similar if not cheaper.
Play takes so much like staffing to do it right.
Oh, plated by far is the most expensive, but even just having a lot of buffet options, it's like I feel like that's like uncertainty about what you think would be popular at the wedding.
Right.
Make a bold decision. That's what
Just
I
give a
think.
couple options. Make sure there's solid options.
I like
and
that.
Go with that.
I like these questions, dude.
Okay.
So you feel like buffet too is the move?
I think buffet.
Okay.
Keep the options limited, but make sure they're heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Stuff you know people are gonna enjoy.
We're pretty
Yeah.
much on the same page so far.
Okay.
With the exception of the live band, which you have got to see a good one because they're out there, dude.
Listen, I'm going to prove I'm wrong, but I have not seen a good live wedding band yet.
The by the way, the showman, like the lead singer for that band, was fucking amazing.
That's the thing. You gotta be a killer.
Oh, he was a killer, dude.
You better be a fucking killer.
I swear to God, he had like a maroon or a velvet, or a maroon or like purple, whatever it was. It was just he had this amazing velvet like overcoat that he
Yeah.
was wearing for the show. It was so
Love
good.
that.
He was such a showman.
You already know the deal. Chill Botanicals.
Oh.
I'm about to take some for y'all. This is their broad spectrum energy blend. Pure T, not THC. Sorry, this is CBD. I'm not trying to get lit right now.
No.
It's a great flavor. Guys, this is my morning routine. I take this every single morning. Good shit. Great for my energy. No anxiety inducing stuff in here. No jitters, none of that. Just good energy, good focus, good vibes is all it is. You go to chillbotanicals.com. Also have the link in my Instagram bio. You check it out there too. Use code BAZE20. Get 20% off your order every time you use BAZE20. Go check it out. Go peep. And let's chill.
I think you agree
Hit
with me
me.
on this next point.
Next question. What is it?
Okay, if you know me, you know my number one pet peeve in the world is traffic. I hate traffic. I hate traffic so much. Number one pet peeve in the world. But a close number 2,
Okay.
as far as pet peeves goes, close number 2 is people who don't fucking dance at weddings.
Oh, we're on the same page again. Go fuck yourself,
if
dude.
you don't dance at
Oh,
a wedding and you sit down,
I'm shy.
go fuck yourself.
I'm injured.
Please.
Fuck you.
Who are these people? Especially
Yeah.
if you're a 40 or under.
Yeah.
If you don't get up and dance at a wedding, if you just sit there and just mope around,
Bro.
go fuck yourself.
I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. Wheel out there. Get out there, dude. Everybody should be out there.
I hate these people.
I hate them too.
People don't say.
It is so brave to go out to a dance floor when there's not many people out there. Do you know how hard that is to do? Oh my God.
What's even worse?
Yeah.
The people who are a part of the wedding party don't dance.
That is like,
Drives me fucking insane.
imagine asking someone to be in your wedding party and then
They don't dance?
You wouldn't ask them to be a part of your wedding party if you knew that they wouldn't dance.
No.
They're not. They can't come. Maybe they won't even come to the wedding.
That's why I'm not gonna.
If I ever get married and you come to my wedding, you don't dance. That's it.
Listen, it's one of the most frustrating things in the world to me.
Amen, dude. I feel that so hard. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude.
Who are the,
It's an insult. It's
What
an
goes through your
insult to not
mind?
dance at someone's wedding. I don't care if you're nervous.
There's literally a 2 or 3 hour portion of each wedding that's specifically carved out for just dancing and drinking.
Yeah.
and you decide to sit down. That is so insulting to me on so many levels. People decide to sit.
Yeah.
If you're a senior citizen, I get it. Grandpa, take a seat.
Get carried out there.
I
No,
get it.
no. Get carried out there, dude.
If they're not gonna listen, they're not gonna dance to drop a low. I get it. Have a couple drinks. Come on for the slow songs. I get it.
They'll come out now and then.
But if you can do a light jog on a Saturday morning,
yeah,
you can dance at a wedding.
absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
What is the problem?
The only problem?
Oh no, I'm good. No. Why are you here?
Here's the problem.
Why are you here?
Amen.
Why are you here?
Here's
Yeah, but dance.
now here we'll bring it back. The only reason that I would disagree with you is like I've been to weddings where the DJ fucking sucks, and it's like I don't even like dancing that much.
It's frustrating.
That makes it so much harder.
That's frustrating. But to me, when a DJ sucks,
Yeah.
that's when you go to the bar and get another drink.
Yeah, yeah.
If a song's happening, that's when you go, hey, another shot, another drink, let's go, get another round. That's what you do.
Yeah, some
And,
DJs
and the
hands
cyber
are,
comes on, you go back on the dance floor.
I bet honestly, I bet some
But if a
DJs hands
DJ's
are
hitting,
tied.
if a DJ's hitting and you're still refusing to dance,
Oh my god, dude! Imagine.
those are the people I hate the most in the world.
Me too.
Honestly.
The
It's
people that you
people-
have to keep on trying to convince
it's
to come
people
out and
who
dance and they
drives-
don't.
People who drive slow in traffic and people who don't dance at weddings are the worst human beings on this earth.
I think they should all be, rounded up and executed.
Yeah. No disagreements here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking agree.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I hate people who don't dance at weddings.
Yeah.
I
They're
literally
the fucking
hate
worst.
people, hate people who don't dance at weddings.
It's like, be happy and have fun.
What's the problem?
Maybe in a bit.
What's the problem?
What's the fucking problem?
What's the problem?
I completely agree, dude.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Why are you fucking here?
Oh, we're here to support the wedding. You
Then
support
fucking
by
dance!
Yeah, dude, fucking dance. Be a part of it, dude. You support by action.
Unbelievable.
I hate that shit, dude.
So we're on the same page on that.
We're pretty much on the same page here, man.
I love it. I love it. I think we're also going to agree heavily on this point.
Okay.
This 1000% goes to the wedding party for sure.
Okay.
I would say I would argue actually for the whole the whole guests, all the guests.
Yeah.
But special wedding party, alcohol situation.
Okay.
I need to know the specifics.
Oh, you need to know like what's gonna be what's gonna be
I
available.
need to know if it's open bar,
Yes.
cash bar. I need to know what's being served.
That's
I
a
need
great
to know
point. Yeah.
the liquors that are available. I need to know what kind of beers are on tap. I need to know the full run of alcohol.
You should, because that's something where you almost always find out what it's gonna be like once you get there.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
I need to know beforehand every possible scenario. I need to know exactly what to expect at this wedding when it comes to alcohol.
Do I need to be bringing cash? You know what I mean?
Do I need to bring cash? Can I bring a card? Is it open? Is
I got it.
there stuff on tap? If so, what's on tap?
Hmm.
I need to know all the details of alcohol at this wedding.
I agree. I would say.
And here's the thing. I don't have to drink at a wedding. I don't have to. Does it make it more fun? Obviously.
Definitely.
But if there is alcohol being served at a wedding, I need to know all the details.
That should be-
need to know all the details
There should-
to plan accordingly.
And you could do it in an elegant fashion. You could even do it maybe on the, like a lot of people do like a website RSVP type thing. You could have some of the basic details like what the only thing is I kind of like the mystique of like what's going to be served and this and that. I do like being surprised by that.
If there's like specialty cocktails, that's the fun surprise.
Yeah.
But as far as like open, closed, cash bar, times of being served, when is last call, what to expect for tap, that I need to know.
Okay.
But it's
I
like,
was with you
there's
for all
some
those
specials.
except for maybe the what's on tap. I think that's the only one I would disagree with.
Fair enough.
But
Each their own.
everything else, I would definitely agree with because all of that's logistical stuff, and that helps you plan, especially like sober cabs. Helps you plan what to bring.
That's what I'm saying.
It helps you plan how much you're gonna drink, probably.
This also goes to the safety.
Yeah.
This also helps me plan, okay, what's my pacing gonna be like?
Definitely.
Is the bar open for the whole time? Open just during the dance?
Yeah, especially if you're at like one of those like at one of those weddings where it's like in a barn in like an hour south of
Do I
it.
need to plan a ride home?
Exactly.
Can I Uber? Can
Yeah.
I get a hotel nearby?
Yeah.
I need to know all these things so I can plan accordingly.
I agree.
So it also plays into safety as well.
Safety.
Safety. For safety.
Fucking safety first, dude.
For safety.
Yeah, for safety.
Key joke. Joke. Okay. My last point here would come to weddings.
Okay, let's hear it.
Cleanup.
Oh, okay. Clean up.
Because there are times when it's a smaller wedding, smaller venue situation, where cleanup happens afterwards, the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know, especially if you're part of a wedding party, what's the deal? Is someone taking care of all the cleanup? You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
Am I expected to help clean up afterwards? Yeah. Do we have to go back to our hotel, sleep the alcohol off, and come back the next day?
Yeah.
I need to know the general idea of the rundown when it comes to that, when it comes to cleanup.
Once again, we're in agreement. Like, the problem is things always pop up for weddings. Every wedding has something that pops up that was unexpected and unplanned.
Of course.
So
you can't account for that.
You can't account for that. But you should really have like an itinerary and a plan for the whole entire day, completely mapped out. And then you have room, because then if everyone knows the schedule, that's what I think. I think every single person, you should have an itinerary that's completely spelled out.
Yes.
And easily accessible for everybody involved with the wedding.
If you say cleanup at the end of the wedding, I know, hey, drink, have a good time, but also know, hey, you need to pick up some boxes, move some shit around afterwards, probably.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah.
'Cause I expect that. But if it's the end of the night and I'm hammered and you're like, oh yeah, clean up, listen, I can't carry this table across the room. I'm halfway to death drunk.
Dude, yeah, it's like you're in a play. It's like you're a stagehand for a play, but you're not told how many scenes are in the third act.
You need to know.
You need to know so you can be there. Like, every single person is like, if you're part of the wedding party, you are basically the unpaid intern of the wedding couple.
You are.
And you're there to
100%.
serve at the behest of the married couple.
That's the job.
But give us all the responsibilities. Otherwise, we don't know. Everybody should have everything in their head. Everybody should have the entire schedule.
Yes.
So they can all communicate that. And then the people will naturally want to be helpful. So if they
Exactly.
see something going wrong, you'll have 5-10 people all noticing it and can step in and do things to make it work.
100%.
That would probably cut out on so many mistakes.
Absolutely.
Dude, and you should, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yo, you can follow us on Instagram at Cook and Coach Pod, on TikTok at Cook and Coach. On YouTube, you can look up the Cook and the Coach podcast or Cook and Coach, and you'll find our show there. That's where the video version is. And then if you want to listen to the audio version, anywhere that podcasts are streaming, you can find it. Just look up the Cook and the Coach podcast, and we appreciate the support.
Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, share a clip. We appreciate your support.
People who don't stay till the end.
Yeah.
If you're a guest, if you leave like somewhere during a dance, totally fine, acceptable, no worries. But if you're A, family,
Yeah.
or B, part of a wedding party, and you leave early,
Dude, my heart hurt when you said that, actually. That's sad to think about. That would fucking suck. That would fucking suck, dude. It's an
Again.
insult.
my third pet peeve.
That's who you hate third? So we're hunting down family members now?
If you leave early
Yeah, bro.
of a family member's getting married, you
Yeah.
are a bad person.
Yeah.
You are a bad person.
I want to, yeah, dude.
Ugh.
I want a doctor's note.
Honestly,
Straight up.
what do you gotta leave for? What?
Yeah, what's more important?
What do you have to leave for?
You got to get up early tomorrow?
What's the problem?
Fuck out of here, dude.
What's the problem?
I completely agree.
People, and maybe, and let me give some context to this, because in my culture specifically, in East African culture, weddings are everything. It's like the biggest deal in our culture is weddings.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Like more important than like any holiday. Like the absolute biggest thing in our culture is weddings by far. Like more important than Christmas and like Easter.
Really?
Yeah. Weddings are like the biggest pinnacle event.
That's the best because you can have a bunch of Christmases all in 1 year.
Exactly.
It's a great strategy.
Like, so, and for us, like at a wedding, like what we were talking about dancing earlier, at our weddings, no one's saying everybody, even 9-year-old Graham,
Yeah.
everybody is dancing.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Because they know.
The whole time.
They know what it is.
And the send off, everyone's there to send them off.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, when I see white people, like, hey, we're going to head out, and it's like 6 p.m., to me, I'm like, go fuck yourself in the ass.
I agree.
That's the most terrible thing in the world to me.
Yeah, why would you do that to somebody? I hate that.
So again, this is me coming from my culture, what I've seen, what I experienced. But to me, like the wedding's the pinnacle event in anyone's life, and the fact that you would like
Yeah, you have an
think
early
about
out.
leave early or not participate in the festivities going on is like an insult in my opinion.
Man, no,
So-
I really feel that way too. It's like, God, I would want such a good reason.
Yeah.
It would have to be so good. It'd have to be like an immediate emergency.
Yes.
Or like a flight that's like cross globe.
Yeah.
It's got to be like that level of like
the biggest level.
I flew in from like the other side of the country to be here.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to be there the next morning or whatever. It has to be like that level. If it's not
exactly.
I dude, yeah.
But if you like,
Fucking
if you live in
plan it
town
out.
and like you have nothing going on the next day, you're like, oh, we're gonna leave early. Huh?
Yeah. Well, I
What-
feel like
what?
I feel like a lot of people who are older in the family will like try to head out. They're like one of the early waves because they got to drive home and stuff. That's another thing I was thinking about where it's like I wish that weddings like were kind of like what I would read about when I was younger, where it would be like a caravan. Like it would literally be like everyone would be there and be like sleeping and waking up and eating like all in like essentially the same area. You know what I mean?
That's what it should be.
I think it should be like that. It should be like
We're on
a
the same page.
like it should be a week-long summer camp raver.
Here's another thing. This came to mind.
Okay.
This could be the last point
Okay.
before we close the episode.
Yeah.
So traditionally, wedding is late spring through the end of summer, right? Traditionally,
Yeah.
I think weddings, and I used to, I used to be super hard. Like that's wedding season. Like why would you have a wedding at the time of the year? Mm-hmm. Over the last couple of years, my mind's actually been opened. I'm more open to fall weddings and winter weddings.
A winter wedding in a cold climate?
Dave's sister got married on January 3rd.
Why?
The wedding slapped. I'm not gonna lie,
Really?
it slapped.
That's nice.
And like the pictures, slapped.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually kind of dope.
It just seems like a tough time to do
Obviously, there's more logistics to figure out. But the more I think about it, yeah, I'm with it.
This is where we diverge again.
Really?
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think anything beats a summer wedding. Like summer weddings are is like it always.
I don't think I could do a winter wedding.
But the more I've been like watching like videos of like summer winter weddings,
Really?
kind of slap, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll say I just feel like if I was gonna have a winter wedding, the budget would probably have to double to make it like as enjoyable
it?
for me and worth it. You know,
Okay.
because you'd have to basically
Okay.
essentially you're like in my head you have to rent out so much more indoor space that you wouldn't because normally you could like
Yeah.
spread out and have it outdoor, but instead it's like all indoors. I feel like that would be a thing.
But no, I feel like a lot of summer weddings are already indoors anyway.
I guess I don't know.
So
I
if
feel
you're
like
gonna do
I've
it
been to
indoors,
many
you might as well do it indoors anytime during the year. You know what I mean?
Man, that's tough. I don't know.
Like I feel like unless you specifically want your wedding outside, does it really matter what time of year you do it during?
I feel like I'm struggling to see myself having fun at a winter wedding.
And that's fair. I think if wifey wanted to do like a winter or fall wedding, I wouldn't fight it.
Dude, yeah, everyone's pulling up with like their like puffy snow coats on top of their nice clothes. Like I don't like that vibe.
I don't think I'd fight it.
You have a coat rack. I don't know.
But you wear your nicer coats, like you're more like luxurious clothing.
The dance floor is slushy. It's like I don't like that.
That's the only issue I see.
That's a big one. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like that.
But
I
like
hate
even
that,
like
actually.
rainy weddings.
I'm trying to think like.
Okay, so my buddy Tommy, he got married over summer. Downpour rain.
Yeah.
Absolute downpour.
The weather is a huge factor.
The floor was a little bit sloshy. Not a lot, but a little bit. What's the difference?
The cold.
Heating.
Okay. I don't like this idea, dude. I hate this idea.
All right, fair enough.
I hate a winter wedding idea, honestly.
I guess this is one of the few ones where we actually differ on.
We actually
Yeah.
differ. I loved this though. Thanks for like coming with these ideas. These are like great questions.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like our age bracket is like one where we're seeing more and more people getting married and having kids and all that. So I think it'd be kind of a fun one to do.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of wedding season where we're at right now.
Agreed.
So yeah.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel about when you see people in our age range like getting engaged or married?
We can wrap up.
Be honest.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not? I'll talk about it.
Dude, because most of our shared friend group.
They don't care. They don't watch this.
Yes, they do, dude.
I don't care. I'll
It's
say what I
not-
want in front of them. I don't
It's
care.
not for me. We'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
I feel like every other day I'm seeing now, especially since I went to a Christian university where like ring by spring is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's like not exaggerating. Every day a new person is either engaged or having a baby or not saying they're pregnant.
I know. It's insane.
Literally insane.
It's insane. It's not for me.
And I'm like here, 26, I'm gonna be 27 in about 6 months. It's
Yeah.
just like, all right.
Dude. Yeah, man. It's not for me, dude. Maybe if I had a totally different life, it would be for me. But I can't see myself having. It wouldn't work for me.
I don't see. Is it wrong to me to say this? I don't see the point of getting married early to mid 20s.
Why? What do you mean?
Like, why?
Because you love the person and you really want to spend your
Love is not why we get
entire-
married. Why are we married for love? Married for love is a pointless idea.
You're right.
It doesn't work.
Love is dead, which is why both of us think
No,
the
no, no.
idea of getting
Love is
married-
real. Love is very real. But marrying for love is a stupid idea.
You think you should marry for power, like
For logistics.
like House of Cards.
That's what marriage has been for the last, what? Millennia?
Oh yeah.
The last 100 years we've gotten married for love. How's that worked out?
Why
When
are
half
so
the
many,
population is
fairy
divorcing?
tales about that though? Why are all
Disney.
those old but no, but like
Disney movies push it.
Disney movies push it, but those stories come from much older.
Those stories aren't the same as those original stories aren't the same as what Disney portrays them as.
I know they're a lot darker, but
Very much darker.
it's not like I still feel like there'd be like that idea. But you're right, a lot of it was like logistical marriages.
In my parents' culture, yes, like love's a component of it, but like logistics is like half of it too.
I feel like if you have a marriage for logistic reasons, it has to be like a secretly open marriage or something like that, or however you want to do it. But like, I feel like if it's for logistical reasons,
No, in our culture, it's like, listen, you have the same interests and goals as this person.
yeah,
You get married to them, and then develop a love over time. That was my grandparents. That was my dad's my granddad's parents.
no,
Were they in love? No, but logistically it made sense. My grandpa was 32. My grandma was 14. They got married. They fell in love over time. They had multiple kids. They have many grandchildren, and they were happy.
yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, I think we brushed over one.
What's the problem?
I think I saw like 14 problems there, but it's okay.
My point. Here's my point.
Yeah.
With that, I think love should be a factor of marriage and why you get married. But I think what should equally be as big of a point is timing
Yeah.
and future goals and financial reasons and all that should be equally a factor to it. I think people too often get married because they love each other.
It would take off some pressure if you could just be a little bit less starry-eyed about it. Just be like, this makes logistical sense, and find someone else who's like, this is just like the logical decision.
Yeah.
I don't think that sounds fun, but it does sound like it would take some pressure off.
Because in our culture right now, we marry for strictly love. And the divorce rate is half.
Yeah. How's that working out? I think it's above half now.
Whereas back in the day, in other cultures around the world currently, they don't marry for love. They marry for logistics. And guess what? Divorce rate, a lot lower.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Arranged marriages. Guess what? Divorce rate, on average, less than 10%.
Really? Wow. Yeah. I just feel like
There's something to it, man.
there's something to it.
There's something to it.
Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back to more updated topics, more updated conversations next week. once Ken's voice is up to date and he's not lying anymore.
Yeah, when my voice is up to date.
Yeah.
It's running a software update right now.
It really, I mean, it's your birthday,
It essentially is,
right?
dude.
It's reprogramming and getting your voice ready to be in your late 20s, right? You had
Bro.
early 20s Ken voice, now you're going to late 20s.
We'll have to talk about that, but it feels like that a little
We'll address
bit.
that next episode. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We will see you in the next one.
Peace.